Hello there, everyone. How are you
Hello.
doing? I'm Vince.
And I'm Kirk.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Worlds Adrift again. We're going to be taking a look at the air combat within Worlds Adrift, talking about sort of what's coming in the future, how it is at the moment, sort of balance changes that may be made. And we're going to actually fight a couple of ships to see which one's best. But just before we get into that, Kirk, who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
I don't know if I can tell you.
You don't know if you can tell
I
us?
can.
Oh my god, awkward.
The customer support manager.
There we
at
go.
Bossa. I look after some of you fine people.
You probably would have seen him if you're in the Discord or forums.
I may have banned one or two of you.
There we go. So we've got good cop, bad cop right now. So if you're ever in trouble, he's coming for you.
Yeah.
He's coming for you. But we're going to be looking at Worlds Adrift. We're going to be looking at the at the way that sort of air combat works as a whole. I'm going to pause the stream because the stream is also playing at the same time and we don't need to know. People are already loving you. They're saying this dude is dank.
I do wield the mighty banhammer.
That is
true.
That is very true. So no bad comments in chat, or else he'll get you. We've got with us today a couple of community members, as well as, if you just spin round ever so like slightly, Luke as well, who will be joining us for our air battle. It turns my captain, oh captain. I said that the wrong way round, but that's fine. So yeah, we've got Vic, Deox, Strite, and Luke, and they're going to be joining us to man the cannons, so to speak. So obviously, Worlds Adrift, you're sort of exploring a lot. You know, you're going to be looking for knowledge and lore and all that other good stuff. But what happens if you encounter an enemy player?
You kill them.
Wow!
I mean...
straight to kill them. No negotiations. You don't hail them first. No warning shots. It's just you immediately kill them. And well, that's what we're sort of here to show you today.
How to do that?
How to murder other people on Worlds Adrift. TM. So we're gonna head over to the small ship over in the distance. So there are sort of two types of ships, like going from one extreme to the other. There's sort of the smaller, more agile ships, which are apparently missing a wing.
Oh.
And there are also the sort of bigger, clunkier ships that may not be as fast, but definitely offer more firepower and more sort of protection for your vital gear. Because the one thing that you'll realise is that, you know, losing a core or something like that, especially if you're on the precipice of how much you need. So, say for instance, you've got a, you know, 2,000 kg ship. You've got 2 cores. You are right on the edge of what you can lift with that. You lose 1 core, you're going down, sort of thing. You have excess cores if you want to avoid that. But if you're building a small ship, you probably, like, minimize the amount that you're adding. You know, the absolute amount. So this is sort of the prime example of what you would see as, you know, a small ship.
Probably with 2 wings, though.
Probably with 2 wings, yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. It could have something to do with...
bad craftsmanship.
Don't you dare say that about me. Listen, okay, I went full art attack on this stream, prepared 2 ships for us, and now you're going to tell me it's bad craftsmanship?
I mean...
Mediocre.
Let's say mediocre.
Wow, you're saying that I didn't apply the right kind of adhesive to the wings.
It's sticky back plastic.
That's what I should have used. Okay. Do we want to quickly fix that wing? Is that wing...
only I could.
You need to claim ownership of the shipyard.
How do I do that, Vince?
So,
there's some education.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm the resident professional now.
Of course.
Out of everyone at Bossa Studios, I know probably the most mediocre amount. So
you're the person I come to fifth,
at least fifth whenever there's a problem.
Absolutely.
So if you go onto the shipyard and just enter it, you'll claim ownership of it. There we go. So now you can start modifying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try this in practice.
Let's try this again. Oh. Yeah, here we go. And you just want it just underneath the wing is where I put it.
By wing you mean engine?
Yeah, just underneath the engine. Thanks for correcting me. Oh, yep, there you go. It's 2 damaged. You need to repair it.
I will do that.
I'm not sure you have any resources to repair it.
Oh.
If I
what
could
shall
get
we do?
Luke to repair it, That would be awesome.
Deox is also.
Yeah, I don't think he's repairing it. I think he's wishing he could repair it. I think they're all wishing they could repair it.
Well, good intentions.
Good intentions get you far, you know. Good intentions get you far. But the idea is that smaller ships are much faster, you know, much more agile. You can sort of dart around and avoid the other cannon shells, whereas with the bigger ships, like I said, clunky, but they take more of a beating, so they're good for holding an area. So say you want to protect a singular island, like you're thinking to yourself, I want this island for myself. Build yourself a nice heavy ship on it, loads of cannons, blow anything that comes near out the sky.
Perhaps a fortress ship to protect your territory.
Ship. Exactly. I mean, you can have, is it 5, I believe, on top of each other? So you could very well just build like a circular fortress, have cannons all the way around. Well, a kind of circular. It wouldn't be. It would be more like an octagon. But, well.
We'll forgive that.
You'll figure it out. So, ask me questions. Let's get the ball rolling.
Okay, so
yeah,
I put the wing back on.
Did you?
But it's disappeared.
Nice.
Alas.
Excellent. Well, I mean, it is a closed alpha. It's a closed alpha, so you're going to expect a couple of minor bugs.
Deox can make a wing. See, this is community spirit here.
There we go. That's what we want from the community. That's what we want. Come on, guys. So, he's going to build us a wing whilst we sort of... Do you want to get in the pilot seat of the wing?
I'm going to try. It looks like you've made it extraordinarily difficult.
Yes, that's the point. So, here we go. And then you...
attempt 1.
Yep, and then you just rope it up. Rope it up. Wow, that was pro.
Whoa.
It was pro right up
it.
until you fell off.
Totally jinxed
That was
it.
amazing. Like right up until you fell off, I was sat there like, I don't believe you've done this.
Okay, so the whole stream is going to be me trying to get
the whole hour. Nice. I'm sure everyone at home is going to be riveted by this.
No, I've done it. Third time's a charm.
Third time. So, I mean, there we go. By then, you've not even reached me. So, being the 5th on the list.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been, I don't know, that would have been Rich.
That would have been, Rich or
Ollie. Age 24.
Any of the other professional Worlds Adrift players out there, basically. So, if you just want to go ahead and fly, do you know how to fly?
I do.
It's
you not my first rodeo.
It's not your first...
Do you want me to tell you, pretend it was?
No.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
It's not my first rodeo.
I definitely wanted you... No.
Damn it. Okay, we're fine.
So, we're going to... If you just sort of show them how fast this is and show them sort of the, design that I've got going here.
Yeah, so...
Do you know how to look around?
While you're flying?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
No. So if you click and hold the right mouse button, you can look around freely without affecting...
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Without affecting that. Apparently we left the wing behind, and you may be heading into a storm wall.
Okay.
You may want to hit reverse there, my man.
Let's back out of this bad boy.
You may want to hit reverse there.
I'm actually a certified driver.
Certified?
In the UK.
Really?
Yes.
What, an actual license?
I passed my driving
They
test.
actually passed you?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, do you have a pilot's license, though?
Sort of the same thing, right?
I mean, they do act very similarly.
Okay.
You have a steering wheel, an accelerator. Cars are basically just wingless planes.
They are.
Yeah, they really are at the end of the day. And we all know that the plane came first.
That's true.
Yeah, it was the horse-drawn plane.
The horse-drawn plane.
The horse-drawn plane.
The Pegasus-drawn plane.
The Pegasus-drawn, yes. The Pegasus-drawn chariot. There we go.
Very
Zeus.
fancy.
And
right.
everyone thought we were just being idiots.
Who would think that?
Well, only the rudest. Only the rudest and or crudest.
Okay, so we are heading back now.
Yep. So if you want to dock it back on the shipyard. Absolutely, yeah.
Wherever it is.
It's just in front of you over there. So I will be answering any sort of questions you have in regards to air combat. So please do go ahead and ask. We've got two professionals right here, ready and raring. You are coming in very hard and fast. Are you okay there, friend?
Yes, I am an expert.
Here we go.
Dock.
Docking. Do you know how to dock? Have you done it before?
I believe it will auto dock once you come in range, and I'm going to test that now.
So you are somewhat of a professional. You do have to have your movement on 0 sort of thing. So if your ship is accelerating or reversing sort of thing, it won't actually auto dock.
The sheer speed of the ship.
Is insane, isn't it?
Is it docking? It is not docking.
You may be just a little bit out of reach for the auto dock.
And now I've got to get inside the damn ship again.
I think Deox says down to me. Is he offering to park for you?
He can if he wants.
You are coming in very fast. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's auto docking now. There you go.
There we go.
You've done that perfectly. So now that will slide into place, sliding in them DMs, and it will just park up nice and easy. Nice and easy.
No one could have done that better. That ship has one wing.
It has one wing as well, so you're pretty good, I gotta say. Oh, he actually built a wing.
He did, and I flew off
What a
without
pro.
it, like a savage.
So what you do now is you need to claim ownership of the shipyard.
Yeah.
So anytime you dock, you have to claim ownership of the shipyard. There you go.
There we go.
And then you want to switch to the lifting tool. If you just mouse wheel it, yeah, there you go. And then place it on the side.
How do I rotate objects, Vince?
Z on the keyboard, yes. Or Z, for those of you who are Z not inclined.
Z not inclined. Zedists.
Zedists. That sounds not like something you want to be. Oh, you nearly had it. There you go.
I'm going to go for wherever I can get. There
Boom.
we are.
There we go. So that is... I mean,
She's beautiful.
It looks...
She's lovely.
You can tell it's a bodge job, but you can tell, like, I wouldn't get... You're one of these people that appears on Cowboy Builders, aren't you?
I think it's deliberately deceptive. Someone would see this and think,
it's
I'm not
nothing.
concerned by it.
I can take it out.
It's on backwards.
Herb is enjoying our shipbuilding right there.
Herb is jealous.
He's obviously jealous of how professional that is. That is amazing.
I mean,
like,
we can turn it round.
It is actually on back to front. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but there we go. That's
even better.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. Now if we can go over to the one that isn't bodged, we'll go over to the bigger one and we'll see what's going on there.
The better looking of the family.
Yeah. It's the more successful big brother.
Got a job in the city.
Living life large.
Sends his parents Christmas cards.
Every year.
All the good stuff.
Now this bad boy. This one took me a while to make actually. This with privileges took me a while to build.
Even with
privileges.
Check
because
your privilege, Vince.
Well, every day. Every day is a new day for checking. So this one is huge. It's using all the good stuff. You can see I've kind of got multi-decking, loads of cannons. So this is the upside of having a bigger ship, is that you can just store so much on it.
And
I have noticed.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell a little story right now before anyone says something.
Excuses.
So basically, I did an art attack with this before the stream where I built both the ships perfectly. Then just before the stream began, we had a minor incident.
Little one.
Minor incident which may have knocked back the build on this ship by 20 minutes or so. Because of that, I've just noticed there are no fuel tanks in this ship.
Oh no. You need
or
those.
Wings or engines. So luckily we're going to build those right now so that people can sort of see how easy it is. How easy it is. So if you go down to there should be so there are some. Let me have a look at the front again. I just need to see. Yeah, so we've already got the engines there, that's fine. So we really just need to get the fuel the fuel tanks there.
Is there anything in this special bag? There's fuel.
There's some fuel. Take the fuel.
Convenient.
And what you can do is, if you want to claim the engine, claim the shipyard, sorry, we can actually get the crew to help us with this. So if you tell them that the code is 1532, then they'll be able to jump in and begin building these. Vince, you'll have to find the fuel tank schematics first, though. I already have them. Like a professional, I prepared for this stream. Here we go. Needs fuel, etc. Caps lock making its first appearance on stream in 3 or 4 streams.
I was not briefed on this. You did not warn me.
I didn't tell you about the caps lock hype. No, my bad.
Okay.
The one thing the ship is missing is
A soul.
Wow, I was gonna say lamps, but a soul is much darker.
Lamps are the
deeper,
same as soul, right?
Sadder. I mean, yeah, they are basically the same as the soul.
They are the soul of the ship.
But the idea behind this one, for instance, is you can stack it up with loads and loads of crates. You can store all of your loot. Say, for instance, I know this is something I started doing in my personal game. I've got loads of crates on my ship. I've not got a ship this big. But I've got loads of crates on my ship, which I've started storing. You know the junk which you can salvage?
Yes.
I've started sort of collecting that because I want to make a personal catalogue of all the items.
Nice.
Because they also give you little bits of lore between them as well, like little bits of flavour for the game. So
they
it's
also
worth.
do contain the rarer materials though if you salvage them.
Do they?
Yes.
Wow!
I
Bringing
believe
some,
that's true.
dropping some knowledge on stream right there.
Or I'm lying.
Or you're lying. It's one of those two things, but at least you're 50-50 on it.
Yes.
So, yeah, the idea is that you can have loads and loads of sort of crates, you can store your stuff, people show up, you see another ship, you want to board it, you show up, you just blast them to hell with the cannons, and then you're like, right, I'm boarding now, you show up, you take all their stuff, you know, it's sort of a, what would you call it, like a battleship. Like not a capital class, because I think a capital class would be immense.
It's a Star Destroyer.
That's no move.
It's Vincent's ship.
It's Vince's ship. Nice. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna split up into 2 teams once this ship has finished being built. We're gonna split up into 2 teams. It's gonna be us with you as the amazing pilot, with Deox, the 13-year-old and a couple weeks.
Yes.
Against...
He might be a little young.
He might...
But we've got to give him a chance. It's an apprenticeship.
Exactly.
Yes.
My idea was that if we get the person who's 13 on our team, they're probably very sort of, you know, acquainted with first-person shooters.
Got them young man reactions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've got those reactions that no one else will have, so he'll be able to snipe them off in the distance. Get some 360 no scopes.
360 no scopes.
Well, I don't know if it'll be 360. It'll probably be more 180 since that's as far as you can go with them. But get them 180 no scopes. And we've also got. We'll be going against Luke, who is.
What?
I was expecting you to finish my line then. Instead, you just was like, "What?" He's the game designer for the game.
Oh, you're asking me what his job.
Yeah, I was like, "Come on, please."
I thought you were asking for some like smack talk. Luke, who is.
Oh yeah, go on
lose.
then. Smack talk him. Smack talk him down.
I'm going to shoot him with my cannon.
There we go. You heard it here first.
Hardly.
That's probably a HR issue now.
So, collect my P45.
We've got, yeah, on the way out after the stream, we've got the mod who cried on the enemy team, the mod who cried, Vic Viper, and Stripe, who we have no smack talk for currently.
Because he's perfect in every way.
He is, what a guy, top of the line, like, he is probably, like, if I had a son, I would probably disown him for Stripe. That's what I'm saying. Like, he is the perfect
man.
The ultimate man, yes.
The ultimate male.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So there is going to be, it's a 2v3 in that regard. But it means that the 2 who are on the cannons for the bigger ship are going to be able to sort of run around and get on the other cannons as we sort of try and maneuver around them. So
We're gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Sting like a... No, let's sting like a wasp.
A wasp.
Because bees die after they sting you.
Yeah, you don't want...
Yeah.
No, wait. Yes, that's true.
Yes, they do, because they lose the bottom half of their body. So we're going to fly, not like a butterfly, like a shark with jets, and sting like a wasp.
Fly like a beetle, sting like a manta.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, fly like a... Well, I mean, mantas are quicker, though. So fly like a manta, sting like a manta. Yeah, I like that one. That can be the official tagline for combat in Worlds Adrift. Fly like a manta, sting like a manta. Awesome. Let's see what the production's like on the ship so far. So we've got a couple of wings on there, it looks like.
This is sort of like
a couple of engines.
Actually looks like a bee. It's got very small wings and a very large body.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the original design did have somewhere like in the regions of 8 engines on there. So I don't know how that's going to do. Vic is saying to blame Oliver, which is true.
Blame Oliver and Vince.
I don't think I saw that.
No.
I don't think I saw that.
Okay.
It is Oliver's fault. He's
I need to adjust my glasses.
the reason he's not here today, by the way, is that it's his birthday. Again. This is like the 6th birthday he's had.
How old?
By now, he must be like Oliver, age 79. Like
yes.
He has aged terribly over the last year.
2016 was not a good year for Ollie age.
Not a good year, no. He's actually in the middle of trying to update it, but he's still waiting for the Oliver age 52 to go through before he can update it to 79. So yeah, it's super awkward. I think, are we just about ready? How's the crew doing? Are we
I think they're pretty much ready.
I think Deox is saying he's ready, but I mean
he's on the wrong ship.
He is on the wrong ship. He's already being a traitor, which is awkward.
He's waiting. Oh, he's waiting for me because he's a child and he doesn't know where the ship is.
He needs us to hold his hand as we cross the island.
In case he gets accosted by a jellyfish.
Exactly. Armored jellyfishes are no joke. There's one right now.
There we go. I'll use him as a convenient grappling one.
Here we go. Okay, so let's quickly do this. So do you have any questions about what is about to happen?
Am I going to be the same afterwards?
I can't guarantee that. I feel like you're probably going to be a changed person. Like, it's quite possible. I'm just very quickly adding someone to the chat that we're in.
You're multitasking like a
I
boss.
am a professional when it comes to multitasking. The thing is that I do my own streams, and in there you don't get all these, you know, extra helpers. It's just a case of you sat there doing it all yourself, playing games, being lonely, wishing you had friends. It's a really good time.
I wonder why I don't do it.
You should. I think realistically it's something for you. It sounds like it'd be right up your alley. So, do we have Deox on the cannons, and does he have cannon shells?
The cannon is preloaded.
We've loaded the cannon, have we? Excellent.
He's got 20 shots.
He's got 20 shots, so you better make them count, Deox. You better make them count. Here we go. So, does anyone in chat have a question? Templar's saying he wishes he could join all of this. Well, if you're in the alpha, come and find us.
Yeah.
Because if we see another ship fly by, we're going to stop our fight and we're going to mash them up. Yeah. We're going to mash them up real hard.
Oh, he only has access to a laptop.
Ah, see.
We do? So do we?
Yeah, we're actually on a laptop right now. There we go. Take that and take it to PC World. Yeah. Get the Geek Squad involved, boy. Here we go. So, are we... So, Deox is saying GG Nori. Has he... What's he saying?
I don't speak 13-year-old. What is he saying to me?
You don't... Well, that's not 13-year-old. That's just average gamers. That's
no,
hashtag just gamer things.
I know what GLHF means.
Yeah.
No
what does that
rematch.
mean? Yeah, that's what no re means. No rematch.
I've never heard.
Have you never heard GG no re before?
No.
Oh, you're. So shows how good you are.
Today I learned.
You've never made someone say GG no re.
No, I've made people say other things,
Well,
but not that.
GG easy, maybe.
Right.
Keeping my ship away from you boys, and no recipe for ammo yet. Well, there we go. No recipe for ammo is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, the Mad Molar's got the right idea.
Yeah, he knows. Any chance of the boost ability during swinging getting a lower cooldown period? I mean, it's pretty low already, isn't it?
It's pretty generous.
It's pretty... what is it? It's at like 3 seconds or 4 seconds at the moment?
Maybe less.
There's a way to test it. We've got the game open right now.
I am not getting off the helm.
You're not... You're not getting off the helm.
If you're in the alpha, test it yourself. Give us feedback on how it feels.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll change it.
Okay, well there we go. Answers in the forums, please. So I'm just waiting on our all good from the other team.
Yeah,
We've not
very
heard
quiet
from them. They're not saying anything. Could it be that we're quite far away from them and they can't hear us, or we can't see them?
If we type in caps lock,
then
our
it
text
shouts.
goes further.
So caps lock to them. Can you hear us? The triumphant return of caps locks shows up.
It's necessary then.
That's very sort of
Gladiators.
Are you ready?
I'm glad you did that because I wasn't going there. Well, we know Deox is ready.
Deox, you will go on my first whistle.
Is that your Scottish accent?
No. I mean, you've seen this show, right? That's how he talks. So, That's him.
Yeah.
No? No? Oh, okay, then this is awkward.
I may be remembering it differently to you, Vince.
Yeah, I watched all those shows as a kid, so...
Right, let me just PM one of the other current.
They do appear to... Does Slash Whisper work? Is that a thing?
No.
I didn't think it was. I was quite impressed right then. But I thought you were about to teach me something. You just hope that you type it and they add it in before you type it. So...
I'm just going to assume they're okay.
What, and you're just going to go and start shooting them?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I mean, they can hear us in voice chat.
Yeah, they're watching.
They can hear us in voice chat, so we're going to go now.
Right.
We're gonna have a battle to see what's better. One small ship with a bodged wing, or a big ship with no fuel. Let's do this.
Oh no, there they are.
Look, they're already ready.
Charge
them down. Remember, we gotta sort of... Oh my god, why are you going so low? Oh, you've got to go sort of around them. Oh, he's already shooting. I thought we'd hit the rocks then.
No.
Okay, so the cannons currently have quite the drop off on them. We're actually looking to make that a little bit longer, sort of thing, because at the moment the arc is very much sort of like that, whereas we want to make it more like that, you know.
We are so much faster.
I think you might hit that rock on the left. You may want to steer left.
Vince, I know my ship.
Are you okay? You want to try and get behind them because they've not got as many cannons at the front, and you're heading straight for the front of their ship. I would suggest dodging. Oh my god!
Evasive maneuvers.
Oh wow, that is coming straight for us. I think we're fine. I think
this ship's got a very small, very long term.
Remember, hold right mouse button in order to look over into the wall. I can hear a lot of cannons.
They need to chill out.
Try going below their shooting range. We can be sneaky because we've got the whole upper advantage on them.
Our issue is our turning circle is very long.
Cannons down. Oh no.
They destroyed our
They've
cannon.
destroyed our cannon, which means the only thing we can do is ramming speed.
It is.
So,
if only the ship turned.
I think the problem is that you're trying to turn at max speed, which is possibly not... Oh, you're drifting. Oh, worlds are drifting.
Yes.
Nice.
Get me closer on our board, see we have a plan.
Deox is going to board and just completely ruin their day. He can board, steal some of their cannon shells, and then come back.
Okay.
Or is it just that we've actually lost the cannon?
I think they've...
Where is their ship?
It is...
I can't... Deox is going to have to spot...
Oh.
Was that Deox?
Have we lost the crew member?
I think Deox possibly just fell off, which isn't the most helpful, but we can still ram them.
Yes.
We can ram them with gusto.
No.
There needs to be a third-person option when navigating your ship. That is feedback that we've had, and it is something that we are looking into. So, whereas the... What is that name?
The raging...
I don't know.
Something.
He likes
There
first-person mode, because it looks not too bad. He likes the free look sort of thing. So... Nice. You just... Oh, you hit him! You hit him with the wing, of course!
Yes.
This is a very wide ship. Here we go. Let's ram him up the back. Here we go. Let's do it. Full speed. You'll reverse... Oh! Did one of their cannons fall off just then?
I think we may have
hit possibly the reverse cannon, which is gonna be the best thing.
My ship is suffering
Heavy
issues.
losses.
I believe we may have lost the engines.
No, we've got one of them. We've got... Is it just... Do we only have one engine? Is that the problem right now? It may be.
Structural integrity has been compromised.
Yeah. That's not... Are they just running from us?
I believe
They've got 5 cannons. They've got 5 cannons and can shoot us out the air right now, and they're just running like cowards.
At least have the decency to finish us off.
Exactly. This is rude.
Grant us a warrior's death.
A warrior's death. Let us go down in style.
Yes,
you know. But right now, I mean, they are shooting at us. They are trying to get us. I think we need to...
I actually can't turn.
I think we may have lost a engine, yeah. I think we're now just spinning fruitlessly. Do you want to try and get out and see what's happening with the ship? Oh, hang on. Nearly on ramming speed. Nearly.
Let's get down.
Hit the reverse. Oh, God.
It's so difficult.
Oh, wow. Did we just lose an engine? Look to your left. Oh, no. We're fine.
It's definitely not working.
We've lost...
everything.
We've lost core integrity, which is why it's all falling from the sky right now. We have now officially been killed. Although we nailed that pretty well. I like the way Deox is just sat there kind of watching like, didn't really help my team all that much right there.
He's talking smack from 1,000 feet below.
He's talking fast smack. Nice.
Well,
if they want to sort of land, we can get a quick look at the victor of that fight.
Look at the poor Manta.
It's got no... The poor Manta, is that what we're calling it? It's the poor man's Manta is what the name of the ship was. Saved by Cactus.
Cactus, the real MVP.
Exactly. See, if we had the resources right now, we could possibly repair the core and get flying away, but I think with only the one engine, it would be very, very difficult for us to make any sort of getaway.
But the thing is,
right,
that ship, that wreckage, is staying right there.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere, so you can come and pay your respects to the Manta.
Yeah.
And you know its story.
And there we go. So this is all happening live in the 5.1 alpha right now. So if you were to come across this island, you're gonna find this ship and be like, oh. Well, I mean, you would if it wasn't for the fact that Luke's decided to start harvesting it.
Yes.
He's decided he wants to claim the glory of breaking it apart. It is disrespectful.
To the memory of the Manta.
Yeah, the memory of the poor man's Manta. Rip in pepperonis. It's quite a sad story, isn't it? Everyone's just sort of looking at it like, wow, it lived as it died as it lived. It just broken
ineffectively.
I mean,
mediocre.
I think that's our cannon as well, isn't it?
Yes,
that's our cannon. So we landed pretty much all together. The ship is all in one area, is what I'm saying. So it might be a win for us.
It's not a complete loss.
You're not feeling... it's not a complete loss, no. I mean, that beast up there is still going hard.
Is anyone piloting that?
I don't know. Strite, I think? I mean, he's not here at the moment, so I assume it's Strite. Yeah.
Catch it.
Perhaps we can catch it and steal it. Steal the ship that I built before the stream started.
It's not stealing if you made it.
It's more reclamation is what we'll call it. But what you can do with the ship parts is once it's crashed, you can obviously take any sort of items that are left in there. You can start salvaging the ship, stealing its parts, that sort of thing. Or if it's left there, what will happen is a plan for a future update is we want to have sort of the boards and stuff and the metal to rust.
Oh, nice.
So that debris that's back there, I like that I'm sort of like that as if it's right behind us.
That's not debris.
That's
our
not
logo.
debris. No, don't fire me. So that debris that's back there at the moment will start to sort of rust and age and sort of sink into the island a little bit to signify that it's been there for a while. And that's, I think, one of the beautiful things about the persistency of Worlds Adrift. You know, is that it's going to be constantly changing with the choices that people are making, the battles that are fought, that sort of thing. He is shooting us. You might want to get on there and shoot him back. I don't think you can... You're aiming very poorly, I have to say.
I blame the cannon.
You blame the cannon. I think we're just trying to blow up the ship that we're on right now. Well, there goes the panel. But another thing that is going to be coming in the future, well, I say is going to be coming, it's a thing that we really want to get in the game. It's something that we think is going to be really awesome for the game as well. Oh my god, the number of cannons going off right now.
Dear God.
What are they doing? They have ruined... is dead. The mic lives. The mic is alive now. I don't know what happened there. The mic literally just decided it quit.
Out of sadness for your ship.
Literally, out of pure sadness for the ship, it just decided to stop working.
Just look.
What a time to be alive. Is this? I believe it's now working. It says it is. The quickest way to check is to click that button, and that's sadness. Is it still working? Input is that one. So, and then we switch it to that one, and it's still broken. Working? Broken working.
It works.
He's back. Okay, it lives. Excellent.
Dandyman 520.
What a lad, telling us exactly what is wrong. So, I mean, this is the sort of feedback that we need for an alpha. We need to know when it's not working, because without you guys to tell us that it's not working,
yes,
how are we going to know? Exactly. Oliver's saying it's Luke's fault.
He's always right, Oliver. He's
79.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Apart from about his age.
Apart from his age, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's never once... What has he done to my ship?
Oh, no.
I'm actually amazed that they've broken it. Lost legs.
You could.
Is the microphone working now? It might be working. We're having issues with the microphone. Is it working, please? What is going on? They've I'm actually amazed they've broken it. Breaks mic.
It's
Goddamn,
back.
it's back.
Right.
Yes. So
We're not doing anything.
we're literally not doing anything. The microphone is apparently on its last legs. So everyone who is upset that the microphone keeps on breaking, blame the creators of the microphone. Go blame Blue.
Or any other reputable
microphones. I don't think that's actually their name. I think that's just the name of the brand, maybe? But, yeah, other microphones are available.
Okay.
Not right now. But if they were right now, then that would be a lot easier. But I think they've managed to break 2 of my ships. They've managed to break my microphone. Before the stream started, they managed to break the server. I think this community malarkey's gone too far. I think
we've let them.
we've let them off too long.
You can play
with...
sort of.
Why are they all just jumping on the decking now?
This is physics at work.
This is premium physics work. So if you are in the alpha, stop by and come collect some free resources. Because there is lots of free resources all about right there.
It's like Christmas all over again.
Except much worse.
Except much more destroyed.
Much sadder that everything has... It's not a time for merriment. Like, this isn't, the birth of some amazing figurehead. This is just premium
sort
sadness.
On a level with the Titanic, I feel.
I think, that was...
People will remember this.
They'll remember it for years to come as the ship that sank when it shouldn't have, It was, they hit an internal iceberg. Can we, oh my god, maybe that's a thing for future development. Icebergs. Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't have control. Skybergs. Basically islands. Skybergs though, I like it. Like just diamonds. You know what? I think maybe people should make them. Yeah. Diamonds are forever. So I would say
girl's best friend.
Yeah, and I think you only live twice, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, one of the things that we wanted to do, which I've not had a chance to actually talk about because things keep on breaking, like the microphone and my ship
and everything
and my will to live. One of the things that we want to get in there, like at a later point, is like physical damage. So at the moment, you shoot something and you don't really see. Like, other than it falling off, you don't really see if it's damaged.
It doesn't crumple. There's no
It doesn't crumple, no. But that is something that they sort of want to add later on down the line. I don't know how much later down the line. That's a question for another guy. But I do know that they want to have, like, say a massive armor plate gets hit with a cannon shell. It sort of indents inwards, and you can see that there's physical damage to it. And, like... I think they want to try and get that on as much as possible, sort of thing. So you can actually look at something and go, oh, I can see that it's taking damage. I can see that I've hit it. I can see, and it also helps for if you want to focus fire,
a weak
for
spot,
instance. Yeah, so say there's a heavily armoured area underneath, which you're like, that must be where all the cores are. You start shooting one location over and over and over again, and you can see it gradually getting more and more damage till it eventually falls off, sort of thing.
Right.
That's sort of the goal on that one. And another idea that is sort of being thrown around is the idea of maybe having another type of cannon, like an anti-personnel cannon.
Oh, so more of a shotgun spread, perhaps? Or...
Possibly, yeah. And having, like, defences for getting boarded.
That's important.
Yeah, because at the moment, if you wanted to, you could board an enemy ship with your pistol out and just be like, ho, 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 this is my ship.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's Santa, but Santa needs your ship, probably to deliver some presents. And he'll cap you in your head, and that's it, sort of thing. But we're thinking about getting sort of more, anti-boarding mechanics in there. So I know one thing that's being talked about at the moment is the ability to actually shoot the rope starting point. So if somebody
Right.
sort of ropes on to your ship, you can, rather than trying to shoot them because they're going to be all over the place, you can actually just shoot the rope. It will break, and then they can't use their rope for a couple of seconds,
So
sort
they're
of thing.
pretty much falling to their death unless they've got a glider.
Unless they've either got a glider or
Or a
unless they've already reeled up quite fast, sort of thing.
Right.
Like if they were already at the end of their tether, they're gonna fall to their death. But like it would be sort of disarmed for a couple of seconds, sort of thing. So if you were quick after it's not disabled anymore, then you would be able to rope back on and try and get back up. So
I like that. There's some skill there on both sides, which is nice.
Yeah, and another thing that is being thought of as well is like spikes or like barbed wire for your ships.
Ooh,
so you can like put them on the underside and have like your whole ship covered in, well, not your whole ship, but like the important areas covered in anti-personnel, so people can't rope straight on, and you could have maybe, you know, a small area.
I'm sort of picturing like Mad Max, like porcupine
Mad
ship,
Max style ships,
or even like sort of the Reavers from Firefly, where there's
the
bits of
Reavers.
human just kind of stuck on their ship, and you're like, I probably don't want to go near this.
That's
ship.
not a ship I want to get involved with. Yeah. So I think that's sort of one of the things that we want, but we do want to make boarding as well kind of relevant as well. So we'll be changing sort of in the future. It's been talked about. It's like the scavenging, for instance.
Right.
The scavenging parts in midair may be changing, just to make it that little bit harder to sort of board a ship and start scavenging.
Yeah, I think it's just maybe a little bit one-sided.
Yeah, because at the moment you can sort of just board and start scavenging, whereas we're going to make it so that you actually have to engage in a combat if you want to sort of take over a ship or destroy a ship, rather than just sort of have what is essentially just a disassemble. Sort of, you know, no disassemble. So I think they've ruined everything that I've worked for there, and it is I'm surprised with how much they've scattered it. It's fairly impressive, actually.
Yeah, it's
I don't know how they've done that so well. Like, I would have thought it would have fallen all in one area, but that is quite the tale that is being told right there.
Yeah.
And let me quickly see what the chat has been saying. It was mentioned early on that you could just build a ship and then remove the sky cores and call it a base.
It would
The sky cores?
it
Oh,
would
yeah, I mean, I guess put it on an island you could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want
I thought for a second they just meant put it in midair, remove the sky cores, and be like, it's a base now, as you're falling to your death,
It's
sort of thing.
like a Jack Sparrow moment where he sort of just stood there proudly.
But you have heard of me, yeah.
You will have heard of someone who did that.
Well, yeah, it'll be everywhere. Let's see, what else have they been saying? It seems like they want to keep you on the move. So yeah, one of the things that we really do aim for with this game is to make exploration the key factor. You know, you want to be moving, you want to be checking out the new islands, you want to be gathering the lore and the knowledge of the game, you know, you want to be reading about how this happened to this world. You know, it's really about keeping moving, sort of thing. I mean, a lot of people have said that they want to build things like houses and stuff like that, and I'll just say right now, I already built a house, and it was a ship, and it had engines, and it had a nice thatch roof and everything,
which is much cooler.
It's like the house from Up.
Yes.
Yeah, except you've got a cannon on it.
Yes.
And it's just like no ostriches gonna mess with me today. Was it ostriches? I don't know. I didn't really watch it. Dogs? Maybe it was dogs.
Dogs, you know, right?
Was it?
Talking dogs?
Talking. I know they had the one dog, but we're getting a
had...
bit off topic, I feel. But let's see. What are other people saying? Sniper rifles. There are sort of plans for rifles.
Oh, really?
That's sort of. I mean, you probably won't see that anytime soon. But again, what we're going to be focusing on for the time being is really fleshing out the ranged combat.
Yeah.
So you will be seeing like procedural weapons show up and stuff like that with different stats. You know, maybe it's got a longer. Oh my god, that spooked me. Maybe it's got, you know, a slightly longer range, or maybe it does more damage but shorter range. That sort of thing.
Gotcha.
So No flying sharks. We have mantas. They're
the
basically
same
the
thing.
same thing. Yeah.
Jerks.
I mean, not all sharks are jerks, surprisingly. Like, a lot of them are pretty cool guys. Pretty
You know
cool
them
guys.
personally?
I've hung out with a lot of sharks in my time. Mostly loan sharks. And they're all
Wow.
pretty cool. They're all pretty cool. I don't at all endorse loan sharks whatsoever. Please no. Is there any way to delete your in-game character? Mine is bugged with glitched moving camera. So you just want to respawn.
Yeah.
Respawning should fix it. If you still have an error, then you want to raise a ticket on either the forums or via our ticket support.
Yeah,
is it?
so if you go to worldsadrift.com/support,
Yep.
tell us about it there. We'll sort you out.
And our lovely team
Yep.
will get right on that.
All that team.
All that team.
That team, though.
You are. I mean, you're head of that team, aren't
I
you?
am, yes,
Yeah, you
yes.
are the. I mean, I'm quite
Really?
honoured to have you on stream because you're very prestigious.
I rule a vast empire.
Look at all these lands.
Everything the sun touches is mine.
Is your kingdom.
Yes.
So, let's see, what else are they saying? A says respawning didn't help, so yeah, I would say raise a ticket with it, and the support team will be in touch. Will we see more of the wildlife floating in space instead of traditionally staying around islands?
Manta migration.
Possibly. That's a good question.
I've seen hordes of jellyfish. Like
yes.
massive kind of
like all
congregations.
sort of floating around
Yeah.
like that. What I will say, that's a good question that I'm not going to answer right now, because next week I'm going to have a dev on stream with me. This particular dev goes by the name of Luke. You may have heard of him.
Yeah,
We're going to have him on stream to answer your questions live, although we're also going to be collecting all of your questions throughout the week. So, if you have a question that you would like myself or Luke to answer, I'm gesturing to you, but you're not
I'm
Luke.
not Luke.
He's not Luke. Then please do contact us on either the forums or send us a tweet, and we'll get on top of making a list of all the people, of all the people's questions, and we'll see if we can sort of get round to, answering some of them. Well, I say some of them, all of them, and we'll be taking questions live at the time as well. So
That's very cool.
do start getting your questions ready and raring. There's no question too dumb. There is some questions too smart, so try not to try not to be smart with it, please. Vic's getting mad because I say 4 rooms.
Do you?
Yeah, contact us on the forums.
Why'd you do that?
I just do. It's 4 rooms.
Forums.
4 rooms. They're 4 rooms, mate. There are 4 of them. Yeah, absolutely.
Incredulous.
Incredulous. I quite like the way that they've managed to get the ship onto...
You can fix it.
Onto a thing, yeah. So if they were to repair all the panels and then take the time to fix it and get it up and working, then yeah, they could get that working again. But see if you can find this. It's been an absolute pleasure streaming this week. Thank you, Kirk, for coming on.
You're quite
It's
welcome.
been awesome.
Not a disaster.
I hope Oliver has more birthdays and we can get you on more often.
You should have a birthday
Yeah.
every day.
A birthday every single day. Vince is too dank for his own good. That's wisdom, and as we've already established, he's never wrong. So,
Never wrong.
yeah, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. It's been amazing. Do get your questions ready for next week. Send them to us at Twitter or on the forums or possibly even on Facebook. And don't forget to follow us to see next week's stream and other awesome streams coming soon. Yeah, I think that just about does it.
That's it.
See you later, guys.
Farewell.
Bye. Woo, yeah.
Push it.
Bye.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's a continuous. Woo, yeah.